TLM is a sober living, faith-based recovery home. It's to help people coming out of their addiction. We do have 3 homes based out of Bartholomew County. We have 2 men's sober living home and 1 women's sober living home.
My life before TLM was pretty rough. I went through a divorce in Texas and developed an addiction to alcohol. It was getting pretty bad, and I had a hard time holding down jobs, trying to still be a good father, best that I could.
At one point in my addiction, I was a business owner, father, and married, house. Things were good, outside looking in. Until it all came crashing down.
So my life before TLM was pretty chaotic, just living a criminal lifestyle and being a victim of addiction and domestic violence. Were some pretty traumatic events.
I was ate up with addiction, suffering from PTSD from 2 tours in Iraq, trying to hide it with drugs, alcohol, and just running from God.
One of the reasons why I'm involved is when I was going through my recovery, there wasn't a faith-based recovery. And now it's my time to give back and to let them know that your story hasn't ended yet. You can be a part of the community again, and you can live a faithful, God-filled life.
I got arrested for an OWI, and I finally surrendered to the fact that I'm an alcoholic and I needed help, and was one of the first 5 people when TLM started. And I loved it. It was exactly what I needed.
They gave me a safe place to come to, a place where I didn't have to worry about drugs and alcohol, and at the same time allowing me to be out in the world, to get a job, to learn how to be responsible, to handle my money and prioritize things. By going to church and things like that they ask us to do, and the service work and stuff they ask us to do helps me understand what my priorities should be.
Right off the gate, they got me involved with the community. They surrounded me with people that believed in me and just rooted me and lifted me up.
It really provided me with structure. It just helped me to transition back into the community. I was able to find a good job and have a nice roof over my head and just be comfortable while I was trying to adjust. And it was a blessing to be able to come home and to have those things, food on the table, things that people in my situation normally don't have.
We teach life skills, so financial skills, building relationships again with your family, learning how to live a sober living life.
Before I went in, I was homeless. Now I have a home. I purchased my own home, and I was part of starting a church that is growing rapidly. And I am still involved heavily with TLM, and I am part of many men and women's recovery nowadays and walk with Christ.
I'm excited to continue to be a part of the recovery community here in town in Columbus. I have joined a home church, so I'm going to be looking into being more active there and just serving the best way I can.
I have a home church now. I married my middle school sweetheart last year. My relationship is rebuilt with my ex-wife and my family members and a lot of people that had, sacrificed a lot for me. And I just am really, really thankful for what TLM has brought into my life.
As I transitioned out, I was able to get an apartment. I left there with a fairly brand new car. I got myself a home church, paid some of my debt off so that I was able to have that good start. I feel like just leaving TLM, I'm just so blessed.
If you would like to get more information or volunteer, please go to transformationallivingministries.com.